What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. Welcome back to Grand Arena Counters. Let's try to get into it. So I'm just doing shorter versions of Grand Arena and how to take out certain teams and what to be prepared for. So in Division 7, you got to have 10 teams on defense and 10 teams for offense. That's crazy. Make sure you guys are prepared for that and building these kinds of teams. All right, so what do you do if you come across a team that you've never faced before? So I always highly recommend saving your Vader because you should have several types of Vader squads, and I always recommend a Vader squad. So I've never faced General Hux, Stormtrooper, who's going to taunt, and then Fox. Fox hits like a Mack truck. He can one-shot somebody. So what I highly recommend is take your time. You want to break down their kits. Don't just jump in there all willy-nilly. Let's take a look at Hux first. So you want to take a look at the lead, okay? So let's read the lead together. So basic attacks of first order allies deal 50% more damage, okay? So they're gonna hit pretty hard. If all allies are first order at the start of the battle, excluding summoned allies, General Hux gains dominance. Okay, he's gonna dominate me. Let's take a look here. Dominance can't be dispelled or prevented, okay? So dominance, enemies can't counterattack, okay? So first order allies have plus 100% counter chance and plus 50% critical damage. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. So if you hit them, they're gonna hit you back harder. So you gotta have someone that can hold up. You know, a good team that is thick or puts protection up. You know, maybe a Padme. But then if you have Kylo Ren unmasked on defense with them, like he does, I had to use Padme for that, and Padme is always used for Kylo. So make sure your team is thick enough. Okay, now let's go take a look at the unique. General Hux gains advantage, okay, yada yada yada. Other first order allies also gain advantage, okay. Enemies can't gain bonus turn meter while General Hux at disadvantage, okay. Alright, let's take a look at his speed. Alright, so he's 288 speed, so I definitely have to pull my Vader out. So you should have a Vader squad for speed, a Vader squad for GLs, and a Vader squad for, I don't know, for Thrawn, for Fracture. We'll see. Okay? Next you want to take a look at, you know, all the tunes, of course. So he's got a Taunter in there. He's got First Order Stormtrooper. He's a tank. So this thing right here, the Order Relentless. When he does go, he's going to use this. All allies gain 25% turn meter and defense up for 4 turns. First Order Stormtrooper dispels all debuffs from himself and then gains advantage and taunt for 2 turns. Then it's going to be hard to get through him. How fast is he? He does have a cooldown on that. 184, pretty slow. And it might be overkill with my Vader, but when you never face a team like this, be safe. Use Vader. That should be a saying. Let's see. First Order Execution, you gotta be careful with. This thing right here, this death sentence, even has the right name. It's going to deal a lot of physical damage. It's going to remove 50% turn meter, and it's going to dispel all the buffs on you. This attack can one-shot tunes. Be careful with him. What speed is he? Only 210. Modern for critical damage and and health. Okay. So not too scary, but like I said, be safe. Use your Vader. All right, let's get into it. So it's going to go pretty fast. Like I said, you have several Vader squads. I have a Vader built for speed with Moff Gideon and Thrawn. Then I've got Darth Vader, Thrawn, and Wat Tambor. And then, of course, Vader, Wat Tambor, and Shore Trooper. There's people who have more teams than that. You can put Thrawn lead. So let's do... I don't need the tank. I can Fracture Stormtrooper off the bat. And go Merciless with, put the dots up. I'm trying to think if I should go either Thrawn with Wat or Darth Vader, because Moff Gideon, he puts out Demoralized, so he's going to take away their offense, their critical chance, and their critical damage. He's going to take away their turn meter as well. So it's like I'm going to go again. So I might be able to use this Twad. Alright guys, let's get it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and fracture. Let's fracture Hux because he's gonna go next. All right, let's fracture Hux. Okay. Take away the turn meter from First Order Executioner. Very nice. Okay. Let's try to put some dots up and then get another turn going. Alright, I should have gone into Merciless. Let's put Armor Shred on Stormtrooper. Okay, Vader should go again. Okay. Gonna try to take out Hux. I should have gone into Merciless at first because I had 50% of offense from Gideon. Let's take out General Hux. Very nice. Okay. We're going to go after First Order Executioner. We got to get the ability block. Of course not. Ability block is sort of something. Of course. Okay. Let's put some dots up on the Stormtrooper. Can we take out First Order Executioner? Let's get it back over to Vader. Okay. Let's take out First Order Stormtrooper. Nice. And then let's take out Executioner. Very nice. So I highly recommend several Vader teams. You know, Moff Gideon is like almost 316 speed. Thrawn is 330. You can kind of get out there, even though my Vader's not very fast, you can get out there and fracture. You know, you could put out Demoralize. You could take away their turn meter. Vader gets to go again pretty quickly. So this is a pretty great team. Like I said, got to have several Vader teams. So that's what I recommend if you face a team that you have not come up against. I would save your Vader for that. You know, Vader's great for taking out almost anything out there. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. And until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.